Welcome to Morris County's Safe Routes to School How-To Guide. All you need to know to get started on developing a Safe Routes to School program for your community. You should begin by following the 5 E's: encouragement, education, enforcement, engineering, evaluation. Encourage activities that make walking and biking to school more attractive and fun. Education programs teach about traffic laws and about the benefits of walking and bicycling. Enforcement programs protect those who walk and bike to school. Engineering solutions build a better environment more conducive to bicycling and walking. Evaluation and monitoring of the overall program allows you to measure and track its success. Safe Routes to School programs mean safer communities, healthier kids, and less traffic. Develop a program that suits your community. The following steps are a good way to start. First, get organized and form a Safe Routes to School committee. Prepare a list of potential team members, including school representatives, parents, students, community members, neighborhood businesses, law enforcement, and local government. It's important to seek the support from municipal and school administrations and local law enforcement. These groups must work in cooperation with the community as a Safe Routes to School program is developed. Choose a leader, someone willing to make arrangements, coordinate the project, get others involved, and delegate tasks. Then, hold a kickoff meeting. Talk about traffic problems and children's difficulties in making the school journey. Explain the project and its broad benefits. Make a list of project goals, develop a timetable, identify the next steps, and assign responsibilities. Next, gather information and create neighborhood and school site maps. The neighborhood map should include the school location, school district boundaries, the surrounding road and path network, the location of student residences, and numbers of students walking. The school site map should depict parent and school bus drop-off and pickup zones, sidewalks, the number of lanes on nearby roadways, intersections with traffic signals, marked school crosswalks, and crossing guard locations. Information gathering should include contact with local, county, and state roadway authorities to determine jurisdiction of the roadway and to identify planned roadway improvements within the study area. Find out construction start dates and whether sidewalks or bike lanes are included in the plans. Also, describe existing conditions of walking routes and observe morning drop-off and afternoon pickup periods. Watch the traffic patterns and observe student movements. Talk to parents, teachers, kids, and crossing guards about problems. Keep a list of intersections that are difficult to cross, streets that need sidewalks, areas where sidewalks are missing or are in poor repair, corners that are in need of curb ramps, intersections that are too wide and dangerous, and streets where traffic is speeding. For a more in-depth study, do a school site audit and a neighborhood audit. Obtaining input from school and community representatives is the next step. Use a school staff meeting to present issues. Solicit input about student attitudes, unsafe behaviors, and other concerns. Ask if pedestrian and bicycle safety skills are included in curricula. Conduct student and parent surveys to determine goals and priorities. Conduct a student travel survey at school to identify how many children walk, ride the bus, are driven by their parents, or use some other mode of transportation. Conduct a parent survey to discover parents' perceptions of conditions near the school and the types of improvements needed for them to let their child walk to school. Include consultations with community representatives and municipal officials. They may already be working to address some of the problems you identify, and they will have opinions about what should happen on their neighborhood streets. Ways of reaching out to the community include addressing neighborhood associations or other community group meetings and contacting local media outlets. Now you are ready to develop a Safe Routes to School plan that includes a list of programs and physical improvements. There are generally 4 types of plan recommendations. They consist of physical improvements, education programs, encouragement programs, and enforcement programs. Physical or engineering improvements may include changing the drop-off pattern on the school grounds, installing new sidewalks, adding bike lanes to nearby streets, providing bike racks, providing curb ramps, and improving pedestrian crossings. Other types of physical improvements include calming traffic on streets where there is a need to reduce or slow down traffic, or both. Traffic calming involves changes in street alignment or other physical measures to reduce traffic speeds and/or volumes. Traffic calming helps pedestrians and bicyclists feel less threatened by traffic and increases driver awareness of pedestrians. Education and encouragement programs make kids want to walk or bike to school. Community members, health and safety professionals, and teachers should all be involved. Education and encouragement programs may include the walking school bus, bicycle rodeos, crossing guard programs, school safety patrols, neighborhood pace car programs, and classroom activities. Increased law enforcement may be needed to reduce speeding and illegal maneuvers near schools. Continue coordination with the local police to ensure that traffic laws that help to protect pedestrians are enforced. Community-based enforcement measures may include corner captains, cops on bikes, paperwork patrol, speed trailers, pedestrian stings, and spot enforcement. The Safe Routes to School plan should set priorities and short and long-term goals. To do this, first, prioritize the needs list. Then, set short-term and long-term goals. Identify opportunities to make quick-fix improvements that would yield great benefit for a low cost. These improvements provide immediate results and help build support for long-term capital projects that may require time to gather political support and funding. Once the plan is complete, it's time to begin implementing the recommendations. Continue coordinating with state, county, and municipal governments, community groups, local law enforcement, and other organizations that support safety-based programs. Follow up with road improvement authorities to request assistance in getting your projects built. Projects may be built independently or in conjunction with projects that have already been planned. Agencies may commit to doing some projects in the near future, while others will be longer term. Also, consider other funding sources such as safety funds, grant programs, and funding from the school board. Some funding sources may be available as matching funds for larger roadway projects. For larger capital projects, it will be important to maintain momentum over a long period of years. Establish and maintain a broad base of community support. Focus on small successes along the way. Work closely with community groups and regularly follow up with those involved in physical improvement projects. Finally, it is important to set up a mechanism to monitor and measure success. Determine which factors are important to track and establish a schedule that will evaluate and quantify results. These activities may include parent and student surveys, bicycle parking counts, or simply tracking the number of volunteers and participants at events. We hope this how-to guide has answered some of your questions about how to get started on developing a Safe Routes to School program for your community. But if you need more information, please contact the Morris County Division of Transportation.